Coffee with MarkZ and Mr Cottrell. The 11th of July 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Some highlights by PDK, not verbatim. MarkZ disclaimer. Please consider everything on this call as my opinion. People who take notes do not catch everything, and it's best to watch the video so that you get everything in context. Be sure to consult a professional for any financial decisions. Member. Good morning everyone, and MarkZ and Mr C. Member. Happy Friday everyone. Looks like everything is lining up. Member. As long as we are in that line, lol MZ. There really is so much stuff coming together at one time. Member. Feels like we are finally moving off of stuck, MZ. It sure does, feels like jumping off of stuck. Member. Any good bond news? I hear all banks are now Basel III MZ. Still huge expectations from 3 different bond sources for this weekend. They claim they have finished all paperwork and will get their funifying, crossing my fingers. But with the bank wiring system down this weekend, I expect we won't get news of that until at least Monday. Member. With closed banks and them stopping wire transfers, what does that mean for our timing? MZ. Banks are not necessarily closed this weekend, just closing the wiring and transfer capabilities. But if the changes are just in the bank wiring system, why are so many government agencies closing from July 11th through the 14th? Example from the va.gov. Mark shows a screenshot. Va.gov is closed for maintenance the 11th through the 14th. MZ. It is interesting that many government organizations and offices are upgrading at the same time they're upgrading the FedNow system. FedNow is a tool. It can be used for fiat or asset-backed currency. And we will need a safer way to move money after this big event. Member. As far as the VA site, they do control our disability direct deposit payment MZ. It is interesting that many government organizations and offices are upgrading. About the wiring system changes this weekend. MZ. Along with Basel III, which started a week or so ago. This makes the banks keep a higher level of assets. Before, banks held less than 2% of the value of all deposits. Now with Basel III, they need to hold a higher level of assets to back our deposits. In case of bank runs ECT, member. Silver is now 38.38 COMEX member. Dow is down 270 member. XRP and Bitcoin taking off. Wish the IQD would follow suit. MZ. Despite the Baghdad and Erbil agreement, demonstrations continue in Kurdistan and the loss of credibility among the Kurdish people. The people are still rising up in the Kurdish region, forcing a decision. They believe the Barzani family has been stealing from them for a very long time. Kurds want a change and they have taken to the streets. MZ. Iraqi oil surpasses Brent and Texas on the global stock exchange. Basra average crude has recorded $71.68 per barrel. Saleh, who is a financial advisor for Sadani, once said that any PRIOC over $60 a barrel was workable. They are positioning well for a change of value. Member. 3 days ago Frank said Iraq has over 1,000 tons of gold. Member. 2 different Iraqi vets told me they saw veins of gold exposed in the desert. Member. I am wondering if redemption centers are working this weekend? Mod. At the 135 to 520 mark in the video for what Trump says about the Iraqi dinar revaluation. We have 35 billion of US dollars worth of Iraqi dinar. Member. Thanks Mark for all you do for this community. You've really helped to keep me grounded. Looking forward to post RV podcast. Member. Happy Friday everyone. It's the weekend. Do something that your future self will thank you for. Member. MarkZ and Mr C, thank you for your information. Everyone have a wonderful weekend. Mr Cottrell joins the stream today. Please listen to the replay for his information and opinions. The content in this podcast is for general and educational purposes only and not intended to provide any professional, financial or legal advice. Please consider everything discussed in MarkZ's opinion only. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source. Dinar Recaps.